maybe in a second. Um, yeah, so Julieta, just let me know when you're able to speak once you get set up in class.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Nice. Doing pretty well, thanks for asking. Um, and yeah, so Julieta, what have you been up to all day?
Oops, I'm
Oops,
sorry.
what
If
happened?
you hear a noise, I don't know.
It was, yeah,
Perhaps, yeah?
yeah, I heard a little bit of air, but that was it.
Okay.
Okay.
There is a fair nearby, so perhaps you can hear fireworks, but I don't know
Um,
now.
I think that might have been, yeah, I might have heard one firework, but hard to tell.
Mm, Okay.
Okay. Um, cool. And so, yeah, what have you done today?
Today I have I wait. I have been to the fair.
It went.
I went. I went to the fair. Yes.
Okay. And yeah, how was the fair?
It was nice because the weather was fantastic, sunny and with a hot sun, so it was great. And
Okay.
I bought a lot of things.
Nice. Nice. And yeah, that sounds like a good day. Quinn, welcome to class. Quinn, how's it going?
Hello, it's going well. How are you
Okay.
today?
Doing really well. Thanks for asking. Quinn, yeah, what'd you do today?
I basically just worked. Oh, not much. Yeah.
Okay, so just worked?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. What about
and
over the
learn
weekend?
English.
Okay.
Uh, on the weekend, let me see. I don't remember anymore. It was too
Okay.
far away.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a couple days ago. Um, all right, and Pavel, how's it going?
Yes, I come back. I I'm coming back. I come back. Yes.
Yeah, we might just say I'm back. I'm back. But okay. And so, Pavel, how was the past 30 minutes?
I'm back. Yes.
Yeah. And so, yeah, what have you been up to the past couple minutes?
ah, I had to bring my daughter from school.
Okay. Pick her up. I had to pick her up from school.
Pick. Uh, yeah, not yeah. Pick she.
Pick her.
Pick her up
Hmm.
from school.
Okay. Nice. Um, and how old is she? How old is your daughter?
Oh, uh, she is 30 years old.
Oh, okay. Um, nice. All right. And Julieta, you said you bought a lot of things at the fair. What did you get? Anything exciting?
Mm. I bought dates, cashews, Brazilian almonds, hazelnuts, peanuts, strange carrots.
Strange
Uh,
carrots?
yes.
What's the strange carrot like? Can you elaborate?
They are similar to carrots, but the color is from burgundy to uh, phosphorescent yellow, and they are translucent and sweet, super sweet.
Weird.
Yeah.
They're roots though?
Yeah, like
Interesting.
carrots, but a little bit different.
Okay, so they just come in different colors?
Yes.
Okay. I think I've got like a picture. So let me know if those are them. Very cool though. They're pretty, at least. Um, okay.
Yes, very pretty.
All right. Yeah, and I guess we can get started maybe with today's class. Saiban, how's it going?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you doing, Saiban?
Good, good. Thank you, teacher. Thank you. Thanks a
Okay.
lot.
And Saiban, I'm not sure if I recognize you. Have you been in class recently with me?
Yeah, do you know? Uh, I, I just, I'm not permanent
Yes.
student. So I mean, I used to get your class 2 months ago, and then I cut
Okay.
off, and then come back. So it's like this, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Where are you from again, Saiban?
Okay, again, I'm from Iraq, but currently I'm studying English program in the United States beside
Okay.
master program.
I
Graduate.
do remember now. Okay.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
cool.
Sure, teacher.
And welcome back.
Thank
Sorry
you.
I didn't remember. But let's get started here. Huyen, can you read the title and the next 2 lines? Huyen, are you
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Oh,
The next 2 lines. Okay, so it's just 2 lines, not the
no,
whole
so
thing.
yeah, the whole thing. The title and the
Okay,
next 2 lines generally, like few, it literally means two, but like the next group of lines, it can mean more than two. Is what
okay.
I was trying to.
Traveling the world. Today we will learn travel vocabulary, discuss traveling to different countries, talk about how to use public transportation.
Good. And Huyen, can you ask Pavel the first question?
Okay, Pablo, do you like to travel? Why or why not?
Yes, I like travel, of course. Uh, uh, why? Uh, uh, I I like to see the interesting places in the other countries, and uh, I like uh, I like to swim in the hot or warm seas and lie on the beach. uh, mm, mm, oh, and it's interesting for me to uh, see the people in the other countries.
Okay. It's interesting for
It's
me to.
interesting for me, yes, to see people from other countries.
Yeah.
I'm interested in there they work, there they uh, rest. Hmm. Hmm. I cannot explain maybe.
Yeah. I think that's good. You're interested in just their daily activities. One thing, Pavel, I noticed that you added a lot of articles. So you'd say like the interesting places in the other countries. Um, yeah, just be careful with the articles. We use them, you know, maybe a little bit less. So like the article the, it seemed like you used overused. So be careful about overusing or underusing articles. It's a little bit difficult, but okay. Alexander, how's it going?
Hello, I'm pretty fine. Thank you for
Okay,
asking.
nice. Good to see you again, Alexander. Pavel, can you ask Saiwan the second question?
What is the best place you have traveled to? Why did you like it?
Okay. The best place that um, I have traveled was Saudi and especially Mecca, because I like it, Mecca and Medina, to be honest, both of them. I like it because there's a lot of Islamic, how can I say that, Islamic, the holy place. I mean, a lot of Islamic. I
Okay.
don't know.
We would say.
Excuse me.
No, so just we need to. You were saying Islamic holy places, so we need to change the verb is.
I think I will say Islamic. Just is not the word. I'm more specifically. I'm looking for the word that when there's Asian word or Asian word, they left something behind them. So what should I say? The word.
Artifacts? When you leave something behind you.
Yeah, that I mean, for example, there's a Roman. I mean, or in I mean the Asian country, the Asian world. They live behind them. There's some. I don't know how to explain it.
Artifacts or like. I think artifacts is a good one, although it's generally talking about something smaller.
Yeah, artifact, maybe, teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, or so our
Like
artifacts.
relics.
Yeah, our artifact. I like. I mean, I have traveled to Mecca and Medina, so yeah, there's a lot of artifact over there. So and yeah, artifact, and I visit the the grave. Can I say the grave, or I mean the grave of Prophet Muhammad is on. I mean the grave Prophet Muhammad, and in Medina and in Mecca I have visited the holy mosque, called Al-Kaaba al-Musharrafa in Arabic. So the holy mosque, yeah, and I have and I have I mean I can say that I made a lot of friends over there. I mean a lot of friends. So and I have in general a good experience over there.
Right? I had.
I had, okay, I had in general a good experience.
Okay. Back here, so because you're talking about artifacts, which is plural, we need to
Yes.
change the verb is. How do we change that verb?
There are so
Mhm.
there are a lot of Islamic artifacts. Yes.
Okay. Good. And yeah, that's solid. Maybe Alexander, what place do you not want to visit and why?
Nah, I don't wanna visit.
Yeah.
Um, I
Maybe
don't know.
someplace
Maybe
hot, cold.
now. What should I say? I think there is a lot of place on our planet, especially beautiful, where we should, where we should visit. So I don't know. Maybe.
What about
Um,
even off our planet? You don't have to be on our planet.
ah,
Anywhere in the universe.
anywhere. I want to be anywhere. Honestly, now because there is a difficult situation in the Ukraine, so maybe there I wouldn't visit now.
Yeah. Um, yeah, Ukraine. So I wouldn't visit. Um, I wouldn't visit there. Sounds a little bit awkward. I wouldn't visit the Ukraine.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't visit there. You could say it. And
It's sounds a bit strange, yeah.
yeah, it does sound a little bit strange.
Mhm.
Yeah. I wouldn't visit it. You could say. Just the
Mhm.
pronoun. That sounds good. Julieta, if you could visit anywhere if you could visit anywhere, where would you want to visit?
Chile, I
Okay.
think.
And why Chile?
Because I want to see penguins in their nature.
You want to see
Penguins.
penguins. Okay. In Patagonia?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Um, yeah, I guess that's a good a good enough one. Maybe Julian, what about you? Any place in the world that you could visit, where would you go?
I want to go to the exact island on the screen, so where there's the beach, blue water, and blue sky,
Okay.
and of course a resort where you can lie on the sand and sunbathe.
Mm, nice. And to be honest, I don't even remember where this was, but it is pretty for sure. Um, let's go on to the next page. Uh, let's read through these words. Pavel, can you read the title and the words?
Okay. Vocabulary, read the words, ask about any you don't know. Check in, break down, ferry, hostel, hotel, round trip, baggage, metro, hitchhike.
Good. Um, yeah, really nice job. Pavel, check-in.
Check in.
Yeah, measure. Yeah, that sounded good. Um, maybe hostel and hotel.
Hostel, hotel,
Hotel.
hotel,
Yeah. Hostel, hotel. One more time?
hostel, hotel.
Good. Nice. And any questions here?
Hitchhike. What is it?
Uh, who can explain what hitchhiking is?
I can.
I can.
Okay. I think I heard Huyen first. Huyen.
Hitchhike is like in the picture. So when you are traveling, uh, you don't have a what kind of like you don't have a type of transportation. Usually, you just go to the highway and you stick your thumb out, and that means you need a car to go, for example, to go to the city, and
You like
when
waving
other
down the road and trying to catch up some car and go everywhere. Traveling without money, like that.
Yeah. And let's just be a little bit more aware of like when other people are talking. Let's try just not to interrupt. That was good though from both of you. Really good. Um, good answers. So yeah, when you need a ride, stick out your thumb and travel for free pretty much to anywhere you want. And so like in the picture right here. Okay, and Yeah, so any other questions about any of these words? Okay. And if that's it, let's have Saivon, can you make a sentence using breakdown?
Um, okay, teacher. Maybe while while I am traveling to Dallas, maybe my car break down during on the middle of the road.
Okay, good. We need to conjugate the verb to break down, and we also need to change this preposition.
Okay, in the, not on the,
Mm-hmm.
for the preposition, and for the breakdown, mm, broke down or
Mm-hmm.
not?
Yeah,
Broke,
broke down.
broke down.
Oh, wow. Actually, so while I'm traveling to Dallas, my car breaks down. If
Breaks down. Oh yes, okay.
am traveling, if we say was traveling to
I
Dallas, my
was.
car broke
Okay.
down.
Okay. Excuse me? Why will you change am to was, teacher?
So generally just story,
Okay. Okay.
but only because I said broke down.
Okay.
So
We have to.
while I am traveling, my car breaks down.
Okay. Gotcha.
Um, yeah. So just one way or the other. It sounds a little bit strange to use the present progressive in the present tense here, because generally telling a story it's
Okay.
in the past, but it would work.
So we have to use the same tenses, the same tense. Okay.
Well, so if you're using the past progressive, the next one would be the past. If you're
Okay.
using the present progressive, the next one's in the present.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, let's do some reading. And let's start with Alexander. Can you read the title and this first paragraph?
Yes, sure. Top travel destinations. Korea and Japan. Story from National Geographic. The austere heart of Japanese Buddhism beats loudly at Koyasan, a monastic complex that lies 2 hours by train south of Osaka. Koyasan marks its 1020 200th anniversary in 2015.
Nice. Good job. 1200th, maybe.
1200th.
Or 1200th.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tricky one either way you go. Good. Complex.
Complex.
Yeah, complex. And austere.
Austere. What does the austere mean?
Does anybody know? Can anybody explain what austere means?
Severe.
Yeah, severe. Simple too, in a way. But yeah, severe is definitely the best one. Nice job. Was that Julian? Or was
No,
that
it wasn't
Julieta?
me. No. Somebody.
Julieta?
Julieta's. Yes.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that was really good. Austere. Okay, and Sajad, welcome to class. Sajad, how's it going?
Hi, sir.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. Okay, and Adela, welcome to class as well. Adela, how are you? Adela?
Hello, Joshua. How are you
Hi.
today?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. Um, okay, and let's have Giulietta. Can you read this next paragraph?
Established by revered scholar monk Kobo Daishi in 816 as the headquarters for his Shingon school of esoteric Buddhism. Kyosan remains one of Japan's most pristine and sacred sites.
Good. That was great. Really good work. Um, I think a lot of the Japanese words I won't really be able to correct you on. Um, but can you repeat revered
Revered,
and pristine?
pristine,
Good. And maybe headquarters.
headquarters.
Good. Nicely done. Okay, Huyen, can you read the next one?
Sure. Oyasan is purity, says the monk after the crack of dawn fire ceremony, where a priest burns wooden wish tablets to the boom of a taiko drum, and the sprinkling of herbs and oils on high-leaping flames. Staying in one of the templates that welcome guests, where guests here opens a portal onto everyday monastic life. Walking to enshrouding mists, visitors are invited to join morning chants swirled by cymbals, gongs, and incense. At night, no-nonsense monks who began the day hand-scrubbing wooden hallways roughly plop vegetarian feasts in front of visitors.
Okay, good. Yeah, really good job. Um, okay, maybe temples?
Oh, temples, I'm sorry.
No, no worries.
I
And
thought it
then,
was another word.
okay, yeah, that's fine. Symbols.
Symbols.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. And what's crack of dawn? What's crack of dawn, Julian?
Like 2 a.m.
Yeah. Well, not quite 2 a.m.
4 a.m. then.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what time the sun comes up. So the crack of dawn is like right when the sun starts to come over the horizon is the crack of dawn. So yeah, the earliest part of the day or of sunlight. Okay. And yeah, and let's have Pavel. Can you read the last little paragraph?
Koba Daishi is believed to live here still in internal meditation in an elaborate Muslim and through the centuries, Japan's most rich and powerful have built palatial uh, sepulchres, sepulchres here as well. At night, ghostly lantern lit trails winds among the moss-covered stones deep into the mystery and majesty of ancient Japan.
Yeah.
Majesty.
Majesty. Majesty.
Majesty.
Yeah. And wines.
Wines.
Wines among the moss-covered stones deep in the mystery. Good. Sepulcher.
Sepulcher. No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually sepulcher. Sorry.
Sepulcher.
Sepulcher.
Uh-huh.
It's not often used, but sepulcher would be how you'd say it. Palatial.
Palatial.
Yeah, you got really close on that one too. You did a good job. Centuries. Centuries.
Centuries.
And then elaborate.
Elaborate.
Yeah, elaborate. Elaborate.
Elaborate.
You did a good job with mausoleums too. And then live. Live.
Live.
Yeah, live. So he's believed to live here still. Okay, and yeah, it's a pretty difficult article to read. You guys did a good job. Does anybody have any questions about any of
Oh,
these
I have
words?
one.
Okay, yeah, what is some of your questions?
Okay, so I just go from the bottom. Lantern lit trail winds among the moss. What is that?
Okay, a lantern lit trail winds. What's it mean if something is lantern lit? Does anybody know?
I know what lantern is. Lantern
Okay.
lit. No.
Yeah, so lantern lit, so illuminated by a lantern is, either a burning oil lamp. And a trail, so a lantern lit trail would be just a path that's illuminated by burning oil lamps. And it winds. If something is winding, it goes back and forth. So a winding trail would look like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
like meandering.
Yeah, meandering. And so every once in a while, there are lanterns that illuminate the path. Yeah. Okay, and other questions?
Elaborate mausoleum.
Yeah, an elaborate mausoleum. Does anybody know what a mausoleum is?
It's like a grave,
Yeah,
but the body is intact.
yeah. So, what are some famous mausoleums? Can anybody think of any?
Oh, like the pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say
Yeah.
so?
Yeah, that's what I'd say. Yeah, so the pyramids would be mausoleums. Elaborate. What's elaborate mean?
It means to explain.
Ah, that's like too elaborate. Elaborate is an adjective here. So to elaborate, which is elaborate and elaborate. What's the difference? What's elaborate?
Maybe ornate or with a lot of things about complicate. For me, it's ornate. I don't know is correct.
Yeah, ornate would be correct. Complicated, for sure, is elaborate. All right. Any other questions? Okay. So, if there are no other questions, what about revered? Yeah. Go ahead, Helena.
Yeah. I thought you were going to switch to another article, but I want to stay. So.
Okay.
Yeah, revered, please.
Yeah. What does revered mean? Who can explain what revered means?
Is that highly respected?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, highly respected. For sure. And I think that's good. Any other questions right here on this?
Pristine.
Pristine, yeah. Who can explain pristine? maybe Giulietta, what do you think pristine means? Giulietta?
Yes, I'm here.
What do you,
Pristine means something that it's pure.
yeah, untouched. For sure. Pristine is clean, untouched, pure. Okay. Pavel. Pavel, do you have any places like this in your country? And obviously, it's not like a Japanese school of Buddhism, but any places that, remind you of this in your country? Like pristine destinations.
Yes, but I can't imagine something. I sure there is the place like that, but I cannot imagine.
Okay, so you're sure there are places like that, but you can't imagine them? Alright. Hui, well, actually, maybe Adela, what about you? Can you think of any places like this in your country?
No, really, exactly. I think maybe the cathedrals or same have mausoleum or have monks, but it's not same to Buddhism. I think it's different in Catholic religion.
Okay. Yeah, so they're not the same as Buddhism. Catholicism is different. Okay, yeah, for sure different. Okay, I think we're good. Does anybody have anything else to add or anything else to say about this? Okay, let's go on. Let's skip that for now. Alexander, can you read the comic?
The comic, of course. The comic is the official. Help! I've been kidnapped. Call the police.
Good. And Giulietta, can you explain what's happening here?
I don't know why, but Calvin is asking for the police. Perhaps his father is taking him to school or something like that.
Yeah. Is taking him to school. Something like that. Yeah, for sure. And maybe Alexander, what's it like traveling with kids?
What's what?
What's it like traveling with kids?
What's like traveling with kids? It's difficult to imagine because I don't have any. Maybe I need to ask my father about that.
Yeah. What do you imagine?
But I can't imagine that situation. I think when I grow up a bit, maybe I'll understand and I'll explain it. But now I just can't imagine that situation, and I think that's not too bad as we probably think. So we can do a lot of let's say a lot of chores with our children, like jogging, because they are very active and they can lead you in the right in the right way to keep you fit and anything.
Okay, we can do a lot of tours, a lot of maybe activities.
I said chores.
A lot of what? Chores?
Chores, yeah.
Those are like household tasks?
What?
Like chores are household tasks.
Oh, sorry, I messed up.
No, that's okay. What were you trying to say? We can do a lot of what with our children?
Activities, yeah, it would be better to stay there.
Okay. And so we can do a lot of activities with our children because they're very active and they can keep you fit. All right. Yeah. And maybe Giulietta, what about you? What do you think it's like traveling with kids?
It could be difficult because they have a lot of necessity, and
Maybe they need a lot of attention.
they need a lot of attention. So it's difficult to do a long trip with children.
Do?
To do long trip, I'm very sorry.
We'd use a different verb instead of do. What verb do we pair with trips? I think one of your classmates is trying to help you out. I heard it.
Take?
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's difficult to take long trips with children. Good. Yeah. All right. And any questions or comments here? Okay, let's skip that. All right, let's talk a little bit about stories. Julian, can you ask Pavel the first question?
Okay, Pavel, what is the best thing or most interesting, luckiest, most fun that has ever happened to you on a trip? Pavel.
Yes. Yes. Oh, it's very difficult to remember something very, very interesting. Oh. Yes. Several years ago, I I traveled to United States and I drive I did not drive. I traveled to the United States and drove through the south of this country from 5 or 6 states. One of the place which I stayed was New Orleans. It was very interesting city, and I spent 2 days to see or to walk in French Quarter.
Okay.
It was very interesting. It's a very interesting place, especially in the evening. It's very difficult to explain, but it looked like a circle or festive with a lot of different people.
Okay. Nice. That sounds cool. So, yeah, nice job. Drove the past tense. We drive through states. One of the places that I stayed, just plural. And then you spent 2 days, would use the gerund here. So it's doing something, walking. But good. Huyen, what about you? What's the best thing, or the most interesting, or the luckiest, or the most fun that's ever happened to you on a trip, Huyen?
Yeah. So a year ago, this day a year ago, exactly. So I went to a city, a very ancient, old city in the central part of my country, and I was very fun because I experienced the 50th day of the last month in lunar year. I'm not sure what you call it.
Day of the last
No,
month.
the 15th day of the last month of the lunar year. So, and on that day, people just have a lot of lanterns on, and I get to like get to I get on a boat, and I just I have some kind of light, I don't know, but I just put it on the water and just it flows down to the river, and it is a and many people did that, so it makes the river very light with lots of light and no electricity especially, and I felt very yeah, it was awesome. And that was the first time I really enjoyed a trip like that.
Nice. Trip. Like, good. That sounds really, really awesome. What's the name of the city?
Hoi An. I'm gonna put it in like on the chat.
That sounds awesome. Cool. All right. Let's go along on the same line. Instead of talking about the worst things, Adela, what's the best thing that's ever happened to you on a trip, Adela?
The best thing maybe when I traveled to Jordan, to the Petra city, I had good luck because the hotel was had overbooking, and we had an upgrade to a 5-star, and with a view of Petra city spectacular. In the morning when we sleep, the view was very, very wonderful. I remember this is an anecdote because it's not a good, but I remember that.
Yeah, that sounds really, really lovely, Petra City. And how long were you in the 5-star room? How long did you get to stay?
No, only 2 days in this. After that, we move on Jordan.
Okay. But that sounds really, really cool still. All right. Nice. And Alexander, what about you? The best thing you've ever happened to you when you're on a trip? Alexander?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn on the
Oh, no
microphone.
worries.
I was talking for a while.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
So sorry. I have to start with the beginning. So when it comes to traveling, I'm always keen on traveling. I like doing that. But there was a lot of things that happens to me during the holidays, weekends. I like traveling in the summer, winter, and whether it is my graduation year, I'll go traveling in any case. So Once I've been in Finland in Rovaniemi city, if you know the city, and there I've been there on Christmas holidays. So and if you know, sometimes there can be like a polar light. You know how to say
Oh man, the
polar light. How to say?
it's the
That's a sec.
Aurora Borealis. What is it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, the Arctic,
Northern Lights.
the Northern Lights. Thank you. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
And I've seen it by my eyes, by my own eyes, and you know it's awesome. And oh my god, I can't. I can't explain my feelings what I've been experienced that time. But I advise everyone to see that once a time.
Yeah, the Northern Lights at least once.
At least once, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I went to Finland, yeah.
Yeah, I was there during the Christmas holidays. Sometimes you can see the Northern Lights, and I saw them. I can't describe it, but I advise everyone to see the Northern Lights at least once. Okay, good. Yeah, that's really solid. The Aurora Borealis. Yeah, I can't believe I couldn't remember that.
Have you
Julieta,
ever seen that?
no, I haven't. Has anybody else in class ever seen the Northern Lights?
It's cloudy for me. Sorry.
Okay. All right, Julieta. So, what about you? The best thing, or whatever, that's happened to you on a trip?
I don't know. Perhaps I don't have one best thing. Mm,
What's an interesting thing or something that's fun that you did on a trip? It doesn't have to be the best. So just anything cool that's happened to you on a trip.
Usually something cool that happened to me on a trip. It happened when I got lost. I don't know.
Okay. So usually cool things happen to me when I get lost.
Yeah. One day I went on a trip in the center area of Italy, and we found a city on the top of the mountain, and the city, it was a big castle. Fantastic.
And in the city there was a big hostel.
No, the city was an entire big castle.
Oh wow. Was on. Maybe we could say like was a big castle.
Hmm.
Really cool. Was it still populated?
No, because they say that it was dangerous, but now it's it's full of strange people, like hippie, and they have shops, and they have kind of meditation rooms.
Nice. Awesome meditation rooms. Really cool. How long did you stay?
One day, just one day.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, that sounds pretty awesome. Does anybody have any questions or anything to add on this page? Okay. We could do a little bit more reading, but let's try to find something else. Sorry. Yeah, we could. Let's actually make a sentence. Pavel, can you choose one of these words and use it in a sentence?
Use one of these words in the sentence.
Yeah.
Coastal road, take off. Oh, yes. I feel himself in travel when the airplane take off.
Past tense, took off.
Took off from the airport, maybe.
Okay, I didn't hear the beginning of what you said.
I feel myself.
I felt myself.
I felt, yes. I felt myself in the not travel in travel no in the trip no not way in path no in traveling no I don't know.
Okay. I'm not sure either. I don't know what you want to say. I felt really strange when the airplane took off from the airport. Or I felt light, or something like that. Unfortunately, we're just out of time, guys. I've got another class right now, so if you guys want to join that, I'd love to have you. We'll talk about the news, and some current news. Yeah, no, articles, I guess. But anyways, nice to have you in class. Hopefully I'll see you soon, and thanks. Have a really good day.